These are my 2024 predictions for the watch industry. In fact, not predictions, guarantees, and if you disagree with any of them, you know nothing about watches. Swatch Group will continue to milk the udders dry of collabs within the group. I don't think there'll be any more Blancpains though, but I would expect to see an Omega Seamaster 300 Scuba collab some point within the year. When they've run out of collabs to do, brands are continue to pump out vintage reissues, making 2024 the peak year for reissues. The fact that Rolex did a Paul Newman Daytona reissue last year shows that nobody has any original ideas left whatsoever. Expect to see more reissues of ugly watches that shouldn't have been made in the first place, and also reissues of reissues where they didn't get it right the first time or the second time, so they're going to go back for a third bite at it. Speaking of Rolex and a lack of original ideas, we're going to see something quite similar to the OP and the OP dial color scheme, where whatever the hottest thing Rolex brings out for the year, every other brand copies and tries to catch up with for the next 2 years. That's always a guarantee. Now, I know as much about watch trading as John Buckley knows about keeping fingerprints off watch movements, but I think we're going to see a continued decline in the sales prices for Rolex watches on the grey market. Certainly all the normal stuff that you should be able to buy at retail, all the kind of more rare fancy dial precious metal stuff, I think will still sell at a premium, but people will finally realize in 2024 that Rolex makes nearly 1.5 million watches a year, and most of them, 99% of them, aren't that rare at all. I think this year is going to be the year that all this shady shit that happens at the auction houses by people like our old mate Oro Bax there and his pals comes to a screeching halt. When I start getting calls from major news publications asking for comments on stuff that's going on at the auction houses, you know there's too many eyeballs on them, and that probably a lot like the Timepiece Gentleman, people are going to come knocking on their doors pretty soon. Richard Mille is going to be the least cool watch to own on the planet. I saw a video recently with Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, buying one. Totally killed the brand for me. It's only a one design brand anyway. Their prices are ridiculous. They're going to crash so hard. He makes absolutely everything he touches so incredibly uncool. I saw a video where he was buying FP Journe, or he had a number of FP Journes, and it just absolutely destroyed the brand for me. I've never been so flaccid before in my life watching him put on a watch. This is definitely the easiest one to predict. Every brand who doesn't already have an integrated steel sports watch will have one. The ones that already have one will start bringing them out in different colors that they didn't do last year. Every brand is raking through the archives looking for whatever shitters they had back in the day with an integrated bracelet. Think of Tissot PRXs and Zenith Defies. There's just going to be even more of a flood of these things as brands struggle to come up with any original ideas. Go fight me in the comments if you disagree with any of that, and then go and listen to the Rob and the Regulator podcast with myself and my old mate Rob. He's an ex-AP watchmaker. We get together, we drink too much, we talk shit about watch brands, but it's all honest.